Hey there guys, CrossFlux here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. In the last episode, we saw Gardevoir in a daydream of sorts, and scaled Mount Freeze in hopes of finding Ninetales. In today's episode, we'll be traversing the peak, hopefully reaching the summit, and learning a few answers to our many questions. So, to follow the same trend that we've been noticing, Mount Freeze is split into two different sections, with a 4-floor peak at the very top. So even after your 15-floor trek through the Mount Freeze base, we're not quite done yet. The only Pokemon you can encounter in this dungeon are Glalie, but they're actually pretty threatening, because they have a lot of different moves at their disposal. For one thing, they have Icy Wind, which is a long-range attack that has a very high chance at slowing you. They have Powder Slow, which is a global attack, which can freeze you. Let's see, what else? They have Bite, which can cringe you. And finally, they have Double Team, which will raise their evasiveness. So definitely fight them in a favorable territory. I recommend fighting them in a large open area, such as this area here, so that your whole team can gang up on them at once. If you're fighting them in a hallway, you're really limiting your options at taking them down. The most common items you'll find here in Mount Freeze Peak are Poke and the occasional Gummy. Very rarely you'll find Reviver Seeds and Max Elixirs, but there's honestly not too much else to talk about this dungeon besides what I've already gone over. So without further ado, let the speed up commence. Alright, we finally made it. We finally arrived. This is the summit, isn't it? I wonder where Ninetales is. There they are. I've spotted Skipper. Alright, I see them. Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. Not now. We've made it so far. It's about time we finally caught up to you. Your fugitive act dragged us all the way out here. Pipe down, Tyranitar. We can finally settle things here. I can barely contain myself. I'm itching for a fight. Lizzie, don't think badly of me. I don't know how to show mercy. Skipper, I didn't wish for this conclusion, but this too is fate. The role of a rescue team is to help bring peace. We will crush you with every shred of our power. Get them! Cease this at once. What? Ninetales. What? That's Ninetales? The legend, it was real. Yes, people, have we not established already that the Ninetales legend is real? Cease fighting at once, Alakazam. They are my guests. Tell us, Ninetales, who was the human that appeared in your legend? No, even before that, was the legend itself a true event? Seems Alakazam really does want to get down to business. He didn't really want to fight us after all. Depending on your reply, I may have no choice but to eliminate them. Whether they consider my curse to be a legend or not, I care not. However, it did happen. Many years ago, I tried to lay a curse on a human. It was then, however, that Gardevoir, the human's partner, dashed in. It selflessly bore the full brunt of the curse meant for the human. Then, the human did a selfish and cowardly thing. They abandoned Gardevoir and fled. The human eventually became a Pokémon, transformed into the Pokémon the human lives on. And that human would be... Who is the human that you speak of? Skipper, you may relax. It's not you. Just now, what did you just say? Skipper is not the human that appears in the legend. That is what I said. What? What's happening to me? I'm too tensed up to move. Ugh. A deep breath. Phew. Fantastic. That's great. I knew Skipper wasn't involved. I just knew it. There's no way that Skipper would do those terrible things. I have another thing to say. It is true that I foretold of the world's balance becoming unstable. However, that human becoming a Pokémon and the world's balance are not actually linked. The cause of the natural calamities, it exists elsewhere. Hey you were wrong. You were wrong to hound and harass Skipper. We apologize. We're sorry. We got worked up by that Gengar. No, I suspected Gengar right from the start. Skipper just doesn't look like the treacherous type. If only that were true. But I must say, you are to be commended for prevailing through this cruel journey and discovering the truth. Impressive, Skipper. Excellent, I knew I was right. Oh, but wait, then why did Skipper turn into a Pokémon? I understand that he's not the human from the legend, but how do you explain Skipper becoming a Pokémon? Skipper, who are you? The ground's heaving. Quake? The world's crust is shifting. The natural calamities are worsening. In the shifting of the ground, it will awaken the beast that embodies the ground. The beast that slept deep underground. Groudon will be awakened. What? Groudon is rising. What's that? What's a Groudon? A legendary Pokemon that has been spoken of only in myths. It is the Pokemon that raised the land masses and created continents. It is said to have taken to sleep after catastrophic battles with its archenemy Kyogre. If Groudon were to get loose, there would be chaos. It must be stopped. We will go. We'll go too. No, you must remain behind. Groudon is far more powerful than any Pokemon you have faced. Leave it to us. That's how it goes. You go back to your rescue team base for a well-earned rest. Don't worry about us. We didn't get our gold rank the easy way. We'll get the job done and we'll be back before you know it. Fine, we're off to quell Groudon. And thus, Alakazam's team made their way underground to quell the awakened Groudon. Meanwhile, cleared of all suspicion, Skipper's team put an end to their long and arduous journey. Wait, if Alakazam's team is leaving to quell Groudon, then who's going to believe us when we go back into town? Shouldn't they stop in Pokemon Square first? Oh well. Kick it, you lot. Why aren't you out there hunting down Skipper's team? That's easy for you to say. It's too much for us. They say Skipper's team has gone way far out there. If we went, the best we could hope for is maybe the Lapis Cave. I joined the chase, but they fled into Mount Blaze. For the life of me, I can't go in there, and that's where I lost their trail. I'm a grass type, see? Fire doesn't agree with me at all. I don't know what became of Skipper's team after that. But those fugitives, to think they would risk Mount Blaze. They've grown up tough. I can't keep up. Haha. What a spineless lot you are. You're so full of big talk. What about your team, Gengar? You just hang around in the square and don't do a thing. Walk the talk. You guys go. We're out of that picture. Our role is to receive word about Skipper's demise. Just appointed yourself that. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Medicham, what's the word? Skipper? Skipper is... Oh, finally. We're finally rid of Skipper. No, it's the opposite. Skipper is back. What did you say? Hey, over there. Skipper! They're back. Hi, everyone. Whew, we finally made it back. We've been gone for so long. It feels kind of nostalgic to be back at the square. Hey, Lizzie. Oh, it's you, Gengar. It's been a while. What's with that smug confidence? Maybe... Gengar? Everything you said was completely wrong. Skipper had nothing to do with it. Skipper was innocent. Yeah? What? Is that true? Yep, we met Ninetales and asked. Skipper isn't the human from the legend. We're back because we discovered the truth. Wait a second. You can't be trusted yet. If you're going to make that claim, let's see some proof. Proof? That's right, some hard evidence. Let's see some proof. Come on, out with it. We don't have any. Yeah, see, nice going, guys. I told you, we should have asked Alakazam to stay behind long enough to clear our names for us. But at the same time, Gengar never had any proof about his story. It's too bad you don't have proof. You came back for us so we could get rid of you easier. How conveniently foolish. Now, fellow Pokemon, here's your chance to get rid of Skipper. Okay. What's wrong, everyone? Don't you want to be rid of Skipper? I always believed in Skipper. You don't fool me. I'm out. I was saved by Skipper's team before. I joined the chase with a heavy heart because of your urging. But I simply can't think of Skipper being bad in any way. Yeah? I've heard enough too. I believe Skipper. Yeah, that's right. Who needs proof? Everyone. Extra, extra, read all about it. What is this? It looks like a newspaper, doesn't it? Okay, I'll read it now. Let's see. Pokemon News Extra. Skipper innocent. Skipper met with Ninetales under the watchful eye of Alakazam and proved that it had nothing to do with the human in the legend. As a result, Gengar's claims were found to be malicious lies. End. So perhaps Alakazam contacted Pelipper telepathically? You rotten. Run! Stop, you liar! You conned us! Good. Team Meanie's getting put in their place. I like it. Yep, it's good to be back. Just like we promised. I'm so glad. Skipper isn't suspected anymore. Yep, I'm glad too. We won't have to keep running from everyone anymore. Skipper, we're both exhausted. I'm going to get some sleep. Our rescue team gets revived tomorrow. Let's do our best. Well guys, now that we finally made it back, I say we call it here. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll pick up in the next part. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you then.